Happy Sunday. My name is Jen. I'm an intuitive reader, and tonight I'm just popping on to pull some cards, see what the energy is. I haven't been on in a couple weeks. I was just taking a little break from social media. I had some things to focus on, my daughter's health and my health. Unfortunately, we have autoimmune issues in our family, and from time to time when you have a flare-up, then it takes you out a little bit. So we were working on getting healthy and just self-care. Everyone needs to do it. Don't ever feel bad if you need to take a break and pull your energy away. That is literally what you are supposed to do when you don't feel well and your body is telling you you don't feel well. It's time to rest. Let's see. I have been working on some things as well. So I've had a few people reach out and ask if they can purchase a reading from me. I've never actually done purchase readings. I've always just done, free few card pulls, things like that. I've not changed. Those things are still something I do. I know we live in a world that everything is so expensive, so I don't mind doing a few of those, but I'm going to be setting up a channel on YouTube, which I've linked in my bio on here. And if anyone would like a paid reading, they're more than welcome to reach out to me. I still have a full-time job and I'm a mom, so mostly those readings will be like Friday, Saturday if I were to do any. But yeah, I've just been working on that a little bit because I've had people reach out to me and ask about that. And I set that up on YouTube. TikTok is a great platform for lots of things, but I find that I'm more drawn to YouTube, more for that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm still going to be on here posting videos, and I've not changed. I still do the same type of readings I always do. But yeah, so I was working on that. I also have a children's book I've been working on. I'm still working on that. And I've written it. I just need art. So I've kind of been focusing on where to find art or an artist. I don't have any yet, but I think I might do some AI art for this one. We'll see. But those are the things I've also been working on and focused on at the time. But all right, let me pull some cards. Energy's been nuts lately. If anyone hasn't noticed, it's the end of Mercury retrograde yesterday, so Mercury is direct, which is great. That is the planet of communication. Things always go awry when that goes indirect. So when that one is not functioning, computers don't function, flights don't function, communication doesn't function, but we came out of that, so we're getting there. So let's see what the energy is currently. Let's see what this is going to be. So I'm going to pull cards from my Gypsy Tarot. It'll kind of guide me as to what I need to talk about. And my Legend of Arthurian Tarot will be the tarot I use today. All right, Spirit, what do I need to know about today's card pulls? What are we going to be discussing today? What is the topic at hand? Let me shuffle one more time on that one. The jealousy card came out, which very well could be a topic. Maybe jealousy is not always just in relationships. It can just be in general. If you have a self-worth wound, jealousy will pop out. And it's just something to work on. I think most people have felt jealousy at one point or another in life. So nothing to be ashamed of or guilty over. But the first card that came out was message. So this reading is about an incoming message or a message we need to hear today. It could also be around loss. This particular card is showing like a gambling loss, a loss of money. So maybe geared around finances. And then I saw that jealousy card. So maybe a few different energies poking around that we need to get a message about. But let me shuffle, a quick shuffle through here and see what we get. All right, I need the guides that are going to give me the best message for this reading today. A lot of cards want to come out. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what we're working with so far. Yeah, I do think it's going to be over money though. This card was, that card was sitting the wrong direction and I don't know why. So we're going to say there's definitely some money loss here, a message about it, possibly jealousy. So we have the Knight of Spears, which is the Knight of Wands. That is a incoming fast message, a very passionate one, but it's like a spark. Like you learn something new. It could have been a very fiery energy. And then we have the Four of Shields, which is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is all about a person holding on like for dear life to everything that they have. That does tend to be around money, that particular card. But just in general, they're very miserly, like that energy is. So they're like holding on to every little penny. And whatever message they learned caused them to kind of resort back to what I would say is their shadow energy. So like a negative state of mind. So they're not seeing something quite clearly. And what is it that we need to know about this energy? Because energy is a little bit all over the place. It's like a few things, maybe loss, jealousy, like all the things. Like it's that energy we've been trying to work on and build ourselves up. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about moving forward. It's also maybe about planning a trip, like leaving where you're currently at, moving to another state, moving to another country. And then this card is Avalon. It says Judgment. Now this card has a naked lady, so let me cover that up so TikTok doesn't get me. But the Judgment card is, could be legal issues happening with this move. Also, you could have passed judgment. Like it was time to start over. The Hanged Man. Because you were feeling very stuck. Or the energy, collectively, there's a stuck energy. Around money, around loss, around the material world. Very, very much material world. All right, Spirit, well, what is it that we need to know? How do we move out of this shadowy energy? Yeah, Nine of Swords, not sleeping well, anxiety, trust issues, I heard. So we need to learn how to manifest, work with energy. We need to remember that we have all the tools to get out of any situation and that all situations are temporary and shall pass. Five of Shields is Five of Pentacles. Loss again. It's a lot of energy of money loss or financial loss, maybe job loss. We have the strength. We always have the inner strength, and we're digging deep to find that inner strength and working through those shadows or working through those negative thoughts that keep popping up. And we're going to get there. Queen of Shields is Queen of Pentacles. She is very abundant. And her match is at the bottom, the King of Pentacles. And they are typically a married couple. So this could be concerning a married couple. It could be considering, or it could be a marriage. It just could be both men and women are going through these changes or going through these circumstances. It could be your feminine and your masculine energies being triggered at this point in time. But just so you know, we are coming out of this energy, and they want to remind you that things are temporary. Things will get better. This is just a period of time we're moving through. Three of Shields is Three of Pentacles, community, building together, asking friends or family for help if you need it through this time. Those are the things we want to remember. We have resources at our hands. We just need to not forget that. And the Eight of Spears is fast coming communication, and clarity will come to you soon. All right, you all, I love you. I hope you've all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and wonderful holiday, and see you later.